What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Raging Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Raging Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we gotta talk. We really gotta talk. We really gotta talk about this. In this video, I'm gonna be discussing, at least in my opinion, why the parks on NBA 2K22 current gen are dead. Now let's speak on it. Now, full disclosure, I'm not talking about the people who got the logo over their head or the big time YouTubers that people know and want to play and try to beat so they can get a little clout for their channel. I'm not talking about the people, the people that's on Twitch and can always get games because they got their Sims or they got their legion of fans that just want to play on it because they just so happy to see you there. I'm strictly talking about for the casual player. For the casual player. You understand what I'm saying? The NBA 2K22 current gen parks are dead, and I'm going to explain all the reasons, in my opinion, why. Number one, the left-right cheese. I cannot stress it enough. I know it's a long shot from that being taken out of the game because so many people that don't want to learn how to play the game, but yet somehow, some way want to call themselves legends at this game at the end of the cycle, don't want to truly learn any dribble moves, don't want to truly learn how to play the game. Now, I personally play with some dudes that can dribble, that can truly dribble without having to use the left right glitch. I'm sure that they know how to use it. I'm sure that they know how to abuse it if they wanted to, but they just simply don't because they actually have a pair of balls in between their legs. You understand what I'm saying? They actually have the skill to get open off the dribble. They actually have the ISO skills to do what they need to do and initiate the offense. A lot of these cats out here don't. If it wasn't for exploits, a lot of you dudes average 2 points a game. You understand what I'm saying? And I truly do believe that. I truly do believe that in my heart. Now, I'm not trying to call you out personally. I'm just saying in the way you play the game, you's a big old bitch to me. If you got to use the left right cheese in order to score. Feel how you want to feel, leave a dislike and get on about your business. You're still a bitch in my book today, tomorrow, and going forward. Whatever it is, what it is. The second reason why I think that the parks are dead is because of I don't know if you want to call them the gamer tags and the name tags in the game, but when you're able to go and look at someone's gamer tag, when you're able to look at someone's stats through the phone or however method you decide to do it going forward, when you have the ability to look at someone else's stats, that's going to cause a lot of people to run. It's going to cause a lot of people to run. When people are able to see how high level you are, when people are able to see what you've accomplished in this game, when people are able to see what your attributes are, what your badges are, when people pretty much know who you are before they even play a game against you, I think that also contributes as to why this game at least in the park, has a hard time getting a lot of games going forward when you're not a big time content creator. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you can go and look at this guy, and don't get me wrong, in a lot of cases it saved a lot of dudes a lot of L's, don't get me wrong, but with that being said, when you got dudes that want to hop on and hop off because they didn't look at your whole 2K card, when you got dudes that want to hop on, hop off because they don't want to play higher levels, they just want to beat up all the lower levels and just decide to play just lower levels so they can get easy dubs, so they can try to boost their rep fast. It causes for games to not happen as fast. You understand what I'm saying? It causes games to have to you kind of have to get games where you can. There's a lot of lobby surfing. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of lobby jumping. And with that being said, when you're able to see people's stats, whenever you're able to see their player cards, it really makes it entices people to not want to play as many games with as many people going forward. So I think if you would just remove that feature from being able to see, this person's stats and this person's attributes and win percentage and everything like that, if you remove that, then we can probably get a lot more games going forward. Again, not to say that it hasn't helped, but it has. I feel like in this situation, it's hurt the game more than it has. It's hurt this game mode at least more than it has helped it. That's just my opinion on it. Another reason why I think this game in the parks is not performing as well as it should, and another reason why I think the parks are dead, is simply because of the park gameplay itself. You understand what I'm saying? The park gameplay itself, at least in my opinion, shows the most broken aspects of the gameplay in any game mode on this game. You understand what I'm saying? It's in this game mode, it's in the park game mode, on the 3s or the 2s court, where you see some of the most broken mechanics. where you see the defense be the absolute slightiest it can be other than the wreck. You understand what I'm saying? This is where you see the interior defense perform its absolute worst. You understand what I'm saying? It's here in this game mode where you could be right, you could have a perimeter lockdown, right? And still get you get 35% covered on the shot, and yet somehow some way it's still green. You can get 56% smothered on someone down in the paint, and yet somehow some way a play shot with one finishing badge is still finishing a layup or dunking on you somehow some way. It's just not realistic. You understand what I'm saying? The gameplay in the park is just simply not realistic to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand it's supposed to be a version of the game that's not that was never really intended to be the most real the version that's supposed to be the most simulation part of it. But in that same breath, that doesn't mean it has to be cartoonish as well. You understand what I'm saying? To me, this is like a very watered down version of NBA Jam when it was supposed to be 3-on-3. There is a difference. You understand what I'm saying? In NBA Jam, you could do all this wacky stuff. Interior defense and stuff did not matter and everything like that. Now it seems in this game mode, this is where you see the most broken aspects of gameplay. So gameplay itself is also, the gameplay in the park itself is also another reason why I think this game mode suffered. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all agree or disagree? As long as you're respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I will see y'all next time.